guys, it's Brianna here, and I know you guys are so surprised probably for seeing me and seeing that I'm posting a video right now. And I know I've been gone for such a long time, but I wanted to come back and make more videos for you guys, and hopefully I can stay and maintain my life, my college life, my work life, and my social life while doing YouTube. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be making more videos for you guys. And for all those loyal subscribers out there that actually remained subscribed to me while I was gone, I just want to say thank you so much. That is so sweet for you guys to remain subscribed to me while I wasn't even making videos. I just want to say thank you so much, and you guys really are loyal. For any of those that are just stumbling across my channel, or it's the first time you are watching a video of mine, I just want to say welcome to my channel. But no further ado, today's video is going to be kind of a highly requested video that I think you guys would enjoy, simply because one of my most popular videos that I have on here is the video where I talk about my story time working at Burlington. The first time I started working at Burlington. And if you guys did not know, I still work there to this day. So I figured that I can, create a video answering all of you guys' questions that you guys had on that video in this one. So if you guys are interested in working at Burlington, the process of working at Burlington, applying, the interview, and any questions in between, then just keep on watching. So I'm just going to be starting off with explaining the process of getting started and working there. So I decided to apply to Burlington in the summer of 2017. That was the year when I graduated high school, and I just wanted a simple job to work at. So I applied there, and they were actually the first people that responded to me and were like, hey, can you come in for an interview? So that was the only reason why I ended up working there. It wasn't my first choice. I chose other retail stores such as Dress Barn, I think Home Goods as well, but Burlington was not my top choice, but I'm happy that I ended up there. So you have to at least be 18 years old if you want to apply to Burlington. I don't know why you can't be 16 or 17, but you do have to be an adult to work there. I don't know, maybe it's because they want people that are kind of mature or have a little bit of experience. Going forward, I'm just going to be talking about the interview. So the interview, I walked in that day. I wasn't really that nervous, surprisingly. I was a little nervous just because it was the first job that I've ever been to or ever was going to have, but I was just trying to stay as positive as I can, and luckily I ended up having a group interview. So a group interview is when you have more than one person being interviewed at a certain time. So that's another reason why I wasn't as nervous, simply because I had other people to kind of be nervous with, if that makes sense. So we went over certain questions like how well do you work with other workers, and we also went over questions like what is your past experience. Now, like I said before, I was coming straight out of high school, so I didn't have any experience whatsoever, but I did do some babysitting, so I kind of incorporated that somehow into my answer, like, oh, I did some babysitting, I babysat my cousin, or I babysat a neighbor. And I also stated that because of babysitting, I've learned how to have good communication skills, how to be very caring, and I try to incorporate those type of skills that she wanted as a manager, or as a person to hire someone else, in a way of getting the job in a sense. So within a couple days after I had the interview, I think about 3 or 4 days, I got called to come in for a orientation. So it was a very quick process. I was very happy when I got that call that I was going to be hired and I was going to be going in for an orientation. So I was really excited. So the day when I went in for orientation, I remember that I wore a black top and some khaki pants, because at the time that was the dress code. It's not the dress code anymore. We can wear anything we want now, but at the time it was black top, khaki pants, and any colored shoes. And basically what I did on that day with my manager, the same manager that hired me, we set up my payment of what way I was going to get paid. You could either get paid through this type of card. I forgot what the name is specifically, but you can get paid either through that, a certain card that Burlington gives you, and the money goes on that card, or you can get paid direct deposit where it goes right into your bank account. Also, what we did, I received my work ID, and I wish I could show you it, but basically it's just a card that has your personal number on there. That's the number that you will be putting in and scanning whenever you are at the registers or whenever you purchase something and you want to get a discount. A discount, speaking in terms of discounts or whatever, you do get 15% discounts when you work at Burlington, and that sometimes you do get 30%. So you can give your discounts to like your parents, or if you have children, you can give it to them. However, you do have to be careful with who you're giving out discounts to, just because you don't want to get in trouble, and it is a big violation if you are giving out your discounts to multiple people and many friends. Also, the day of orientation, I also got my name tag, so she printed that out for me and I can wear that. And also, we just kind of went over like the basic rules of working at Burlington, like the dress code and what's expected when you have to punch in for your break, when you have to punch out, like those basic things that your manager tells you when you start a new job. And then last but not least, the day of orientation, I also did some computer training. And the computer training was basically going over how to use the registers, because when you work at Burlington, no matter what position, I believe, except for receiving, I'm not sure, you have to know how to use the registers. The training that is on the computer, it basically shows you each of like the buttons of what to use and what to press when you're at the registers. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kind of just didn't really listen to that, and I really should have, because I feel like it would have helped me in the long run, but I kind of just sped right through that, and I should have listened carefully. So if you guys are going in to an orientation and they give you a computer to sit at and to go through the training, please listen carefully. It will really help you in the long run. Now I'm going to be going over the types of positions that you can have at Burlington and the position that I have currently. So there's many positions at Burlington. One is a cashier, and we all know what a cashier is. You stand up the front and you bring people out for their purchases. There is working and receiving, like I stated, and receiving workers or associates, they receive all of the items that the store gets, pretty much. Any new merchandise that the store gets. You have the, not packers, but I guess the people that take off the items that are off of the trucks, I guess. You have people that work at tables and they put on the tickets for the prices of the items. And what else? There's many other things that people do in receiving. Don't quote me because I do not work back there, but they do things like that. And receiving people, or receiving associates, I should say, they work early in the morning. So if you are an early bird and you don't mind working or waking up at like 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning, then the receiving position would be perfect for you. They work from like 6 or 7 in the morning to like 12 or 2 p.m. So if that works with your schedule, then try getting the receiving job. And then last but not least is the sales floor associates, and I am under that category because I am a sportswear associate, and my job, I work in the fitting room and I also work on the floor. It's pretty much the women's department. They also have the men's department, accessories, linens, and shoes. So there's many like departments on the floor if you want to be a sales associate, and pretty much the availability or the time that runs for that position is like 9 to 5, 12 to 8 or 5 to 10 or 5 to 11. So now I'm going to be going into the frequently asked questions that you guys had on my video of me starting my story time working at Burlington, and one of those questions were, are the schedules flexible? So yes, the schedules at Burlington are very flexible, and that is one of the reasons why I'm still working there to this day as a full-time college student. Where can you find your schedule? So you can find your schedule on wfm.coat.com, and that you can go on there. That's called B-Time, and that's where you can find your schedule on there online, or your job should be able to post it on a piece of paper in your break room as well. So that's where you can find your schedule. What do you wear to the interview? So that is a good question. I had no idea what to wear to my interview, but I ended up putting on a very nice blouse, kind of like a polyester blouse with some really nice pants. I didn't wear jeans, I just wore some like slacks, I think, and I also just wore some flats, and I just kind of kept it simple. If you are a girl, you can wear that. If you are a guy, I would personally wear like a button-up shirt with some nice khaki pants with some, I don't know, some boat shoes or something. I don't really know. The next question is, what's the dress code like? I already pretty much answered that. It used to be all black or black on khaki. Now you can wear, at my Burlington, you can wear anything you want as long as your jeans doesn't have any holes in it or anything. Do you find the job overwhelming or enjoyable? So I used to find the job very overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie, especially learning how to work the registers. I didn't know how to work the registers at all. It took me a while to get used to it and know how to do every little thing. And even to this day, if I forget how to do something, I always ask. And that's something that I also want to tell you guys. Like, you have questions, especially working at the registers, and you don't understand how to do something, or you have no idea how to do anything, make sure you ask, because you do not want to make a mistake. And it's better to ask and physically learn how to do it so you don't make the mistake in the future than just doing something by yourself and then you just mess up a total big transaction. Do they do background checks? So yes, I remember I got my background check done. It was just an online background check. I didn't have to do the urine one or any of the other ones. That was the last question. I really hope I went over as many questions as possible. I'm sure I'm missing something along the way, but if I am, please let me know and ask me down below in the comments. I will be more than happy to answer any of you guys' questions that I've missed. But no further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, be sure to like and subscribe, because I will be posting more videos on my channel. See you guys next time.